Da-da-da-da-da. They've got the electric slide going to the right. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's windy out here. As you can see, my hair is flying all over the place. I have a dress on. Don't wear a dress, ladies. Bring a hat. Make sure you're well prepared to enjoy this awesome air show.
All right, Jordan, I'll be sure not to wear a dress.
Attendants got to cast in their votes early by dropping in a marble in the Strickland or night canister, just like this gentleman's going to do right now. He voted for Strickland, but you know what? I'm going to cast my vote and drop it in the undecided canister because who I vote for is nobody's business. Now, all of the men are expected to wear this GPS tracking device. One of them never showed up to receive it, and the other two simply cut it off and they're on the run. This precious pup right here, this is Daisy. Many of you may remember she was the cute little pup violently being abused and violently thrown, slammed on the ground. It was all captured on cell phone video that we showed you earlier this week. Oh, it's baseball season and a season for giving at the Jethawks Hangar Stadium in Lancaster. The minor league baseball team is giving families a chance to enjoy the game for free, but there's a catch.
So anybody who brought in gently used shoes or backpacks or toiletries or anything like that got a free ticket to today's game.
Promotions manager Michael Hirsch says it's all a part of the team's Make a Difference Monday. This week, the team partnered with an organization called Bags for Kids.
Bags for Kids is an amazing organization that creates care packages for kids that are getting taken into the foster care system to give them a little bit of comfort and something to call their own in a really uncomfortable situation.
Sade Calvano and her friend Malachi Cohen are young actors hoping to use their platforms to bring more awareness to this cause.
Because I'm happy.
The happy Nicktoon star sings a different tune when he explains why these care packages are needed.
Sometimes the kids are removed from their homes with only the clothes on their back, so it's important to give them things that are necessary for them, such as underwear, shoes, socks, toothbrushes, and things like that.
Make a difference in the Antelope Valley.
The partnership is a home run for the Jethawks, allowing fans to cheer for the team and our youth.
Anything that happens in the community, we want to be a part of, and you know, this is an entertainment value for the fans of the Antelope Valley. So if we can provide them with a entertaining night and they get in for free for helping the community, we're all about that.
So now you have no excuse not to come and support our local minor league baseball team while also supporting the AV community. So bring your family out, just like these folks did, and cheer on our local Jethawks. Reporting for Time Warner Cable News, I'm Jordyn Taylor.
Have you met Miss April from Daisy's Costumes? She is just a wonderful woman.
You can't disguise the community's compassion for one store owner in Lancaster. Families showed up dressed up to the Jethawks game Thursday night. They're not only rooting for the team, they're also cheering for the rebirth of Daisy's costumes.
The community just isn't letting her shut down right now because they love her costumes.
The beloved threads were burned and damaged after a fire ripped through this iconic costume shop located on the boulevard back in April.
The first hour when I stood there and I saw what was left of it was gone. It was almost completely gutted. And I said that my life was over and done.
Heartbroken by their loss, store owners April and George Ray were convinced it was time to close the curtains on their business. But the crowd demands an encore.
People started coming with hugs. There were traffic jams on the boulevard all day. People coming to tell me that when I dressed them up 20 years ago, it was something special. And I hadn't realized that.
6 weeks later, it's showtime for Daisy's Costumes. The community has pitched in enough money to reopen its doors.
One little boy came and gave me $1 bill.
Oh, wow.
You know, because I dressed him up last year. You know, isn't that fabulous?
April estimates a total of $20,000 has been raised, and that's not all. Our local minor league baseball team is also throwing in some cash.
Anybody who had bought a walk-up ticket, $1 of the proceeds would go towards Daisy's Costumes, as well as any fan who donated fabric to the game tonight would get a free ticket to come out tonight.
April and her husband will unveil their new costume shop Saturday morning at 9:30 at its new location on 848 West Lancaster Boulevard. April explains why the show must go on.
They won't let us retire.
In Lancaster, I'm Jordyn Taylor for Time Warner Cable News. Out of all the competitive schools in Southern California, football fans say they wanted to see this game. Two old rivals are going head-to-head as the Palmdale Falcons take on the AV Lopes. And you know what? Time Warner Cable is here to broadcast it just for you. So stay tuned.
Antelope Valley High School.
It was lights, camera, action at Antelope Valley High School Friday night as Time Warner Cable crews were on the scene broadcasting the winning game of the week. Viewer votes put these two teams on TV in HD. The undefeatable Falcons are relying on consistency to gain another win. What are some of the strengths that your team has that's making you such an outstanding team?
Well, I think this time of year we've kind of brought it all together. Our offense and defense are working really well for us, and we've had some consistency in our lineups, and I think that's been the key, is just having consistent play from our players every game for the last 5 years.
And the Lopes have had a rocky season, but rookie head coach Ron Wilson is keeping his cool about his team going up against the Falcons and its star running back, Demario Richard. What did you do to get your boys prepared for this game tonight?
We just turn the intensity up every week, every day, every second. So, I mean, this is nothing out of the norm for us. It's kind of how we are all the times. I mean, any big game, whether a team is, undefeated or they haven't won a game, we try to come in with the same intensity.
Yes, intensity was definitely in the atmosphere as the two rival teams entered the field. You can catch the entire game from kickoff to the final seconds of the game Friday at midnight and again at 9 a.m. on Saturday and 8 p.m. on Sunday on Time Warner Cable Channel 101 and in HD on Channel 354. Once again, we thank you for voting in Lancaster from Friday Night Lights. I'm Jordyn Taylor for Time Warner.